new world, we jump right in. Every drama, every fight, every moment feels right. Sudden tight, we take off tonight. Since pulse, the beat drops low. The stage is set, let the hype unfold. No limits, no breaks, no turning back. In Gen-Dro's realm, we're on the outside. We're up, knocking the game starts now. No rewind, no fear, we'll take that crown. From RPGs to fights beyond this show. Welcome to the screen, let's lock it low. From galaxies wide to dungeons deep, every move we make, the legends we speak. Side quests, boss fights, heroes scream, their echoes live inside the stream.
Cracked screen glow on a hand-me-down set, blowing in the cartridge like a sunset bed. Outside it was sirens and slurs and fear, but in here I was anywhere but here. Jumping through rings, shooting stars on rails, power-ups felt like fairy tales. I couldn't dodge fists at the schoolyard gate, but I dodged Bowser's fire, I controlled my fate. Drawing sprites in my math book lines, saving worlds when the clock hit 9. A broken world couldn't break my play, I made a kingdom where I'd stay. I had fireballs in my hands, when the world said I don't stand a chance. Side scroll hope in a pixel trance, my heart pressed start and it learned to dance. I found magic in the noise, in that 16-bit voice, from a boy who ran from pain to a man who still remains in a world that saved me once again. Laughed at my lunch, threw names like stones, but I held a sword made of courage alone. While they played king in a concrete pit, I was chasing down chaos with a hitbox wit. Drew Metroids and dragons on paper scraps, turned destiny.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Holy crap. How's it going, everybody? It is I, Dro, and I'm running late, but hey, it's all good. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with your boy Dro as we jump into more streaming goodness. Apologize for yesterday as I woke up really late because I stayed up really late. And well, when you stay up late, you tend to wake up late. Who knew? Who would have thought it? But hey, we're gonna jump back on here and do our part 16 of starting off on No Man's Sky. I say starting off, everybody's like, you've been on it for hours. It takes a while. It takes a good while to upgrade enough to actually start enjoying the game and kind of enjoying the fruits of your labor. You know, it is what it is. But on to bigger news. I am doing fine. Thanks for asking. Anyways, yeah, don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Don't forget we have a Discord if you want to chat with me offline. I will try to make the time to do that. It feels like I have no time lately, but it is what it is. I like to talk about some other things, but we'll talk about it during the stream because, well, I don't want to waste too much of your time without watching some sort of fun adventure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, boy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't remember exactly what I was doing. Probably because I've been watching a lot of anime and at night before I go to bed and a little bit when I wake up. And I've been also playing the newest Yakuza series, Like a Dragon, Pirates in Hawaii, which has been fun so far. Difficult, but fun. I think that most of them are difficult to some degree. You kind of have to just like work on it. I think I fought a pirate ship recently, and it was like, I don't know. It was the hardest difficulty on it. It was one of the Devil Flag ones, and yeah, I think I had to retry. Like the ship battles are easy. I know how to take care of that, but like the inside battle was a little difficult. I had to try like 5 times to actually get it done. It's probably why I'm a little late, is because I've been playing that, but it's not probably, it's definitely. But hey, it is what it is. All right, now it's time to jump back onto the show and go ahead and jump on some No Man's Sky. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'm gonna go ahead and move all this crap out of the way so I can actually play comfortably. Because, you know, fun times all day, every day. And it sounds like I have bass in my voice. It's probably because I've been a little sick lately, just a little bit. I've been sick since yesterday. Not like horribly sick, but it's kind of like scratchy throat, mucus buildup, and lightheadedness. It's pretty much what I've been dealing with for the past couple, well, since yesterday, and hopefully I feel better soon. I gotta work out today, and that's always not fun to do while you're sick. Actually, it's never fun when you're sick. Oh god, it feels like my whole body is just like screaming at me to stop. But you know, the best thing to do is to keep it up. Don't stop. If you guys are trying to get into shape like I am, you know, no excuses. You can't be like, oh, I'm not feeling well today, because once you stop, man, it's really hard to start back up. You know, you got to make it a habit. You got to be habitual about it, because if you don't, you're just going to end up losing all the progress that you've made, and it sucks. And I'm talking about like in the beginning, that's where it's the most important. Afterwards, it's more like maintenance. So like once you get to the part where you want to be, one working out intensively, one every, I would say, after every other 2 days of rest, and just to keep the body pumped and ready and worked out. That's the best way. But it really all depends on your body type as well. But yeah, mostly when you do intensive workout, it's like that. Me, I don't do intense workouts. I do light workouts because I'm obviously injured. So I can't literally sit there and put too much strain on me because I will end up injuring myself. Also considering the fact on top of that I'm old, like 40 years old, so everything starts to get hurting. Like I wake up in pain. I wake up, back cracking, knees. No, my knees don't crack actually. My knees are actually pretty good. My legs are fairly good. My ankles though, one ankle, not ankles. I wanna. I got this stupid thing in here. Give me a second, guys. I need to fix this situation here because that's gonna be annoying. One of my ankles, I think I've mentioned it before, but for those of you just watching, I got my leg crushed by a forklift, and it took a little bit to recover from that, and my calf muscle on that leg is still deformed from that incident. I don't know if it'll ever turn back to normal, but like it's very, very weird. But that ankle is pretty bad off. I feel it, especially when I'm running. And then my heel from driving, because driving all day for 7 days a week kind of does that to your right, like my right heel. It's kind of fucked up. But other than that, my legs are pretty top notch, if I do say so myself. Now, what was I working on? Let me go ahead and take a look at what we got here, because I need to remind myself. I think I was doing agricultural research. Frostwort, it was what I was working on next. Still collecting Viking daggers. I have to build a circuit board and aid the scientists to learn how to build circuit boards, and I think I learned it. Let me take a look at it real quick. Circuit board. Oh yeah, I did learn it. I need to make a heat capacitor and a polyfiber. And heat capacitor requires frost crystals and selenium. So that's why I was doing the farming, was because I want to get that in there. The Viking dagger, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait until I find it. But as far as the frost crystal and the selenium is concerned, that's what we're working on. So we got to do the farm, which they want me to do frostwort, and I guess that's my mission. That's what I gotta work on now. Fun, 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 fun! Yeah. And as far as I can see, I need to put some of this stuff back here. Kind of Vorvax casing. What else we got here that we don't want to hold on to right now at this second? Put that back in there. With the warp cell, I'll put into my ship. We'll throw in the microprocessors in there. We'll need that later. Falcium, of course, is something we don't necessarily need right this moment. Let's see what else we got here. Rancid flesh, we'll just eat that up. Ion battery, I don't really have a need for that at the moment, but I'll just hold on to it just in case. I don't need that either. Paraffinium, I don't need that on there either. I'll hold on to that. Let's see, the Album Pearl, just put that up there. We might need that later. I don't have an immediate need for cobalt. Silicone powder, you never know. Ferrite. Keep that pellets there for my pet, if I ever decide to bring him out again. Salt. We got plenty of that. I've been getting a lot of repeats of these. A lot of sea stuff, which I'm probably going to end up selling for nanites, if I'm going to be completely honest here. Alright, I should have plenty to work with now. I really do need to update my backpack, but I was working on the upgrade part right up here. But I do need to start working on this too, because apparently it's not enough. I got like, what, 12 plus 15, 17 more slots to unlock on here. And then I have 9 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16 up here. So we still got a lot of upgrading to do as far as the backpack's concerned. All right, so what's next on our agenda? Frost crystals. Let's go ahead and hit our catalog real quick. No, not discoveries. We need to find a frozen planet. And yep, we need frost crystal and dioxide. So we need to go here. And it's in our solar system, so we should be able to get to it fairly easily. Let's take a look at this ship real quick. Alrighty. Looks like we have other stuff that we have in here that we need to get rid of. Analyze, titanium. Our launch thrusters are still no biggie. Okay, there's the planet we're just supposed to go on to. I'm glad they allow you to do that, because that would suck if I couldn't do that.
Technology recharged.
No, don't fall. All right. Now we just got to kind of scan the area real quick, see what's going on, see if we can't find anything useful. Ah, there we go. Well, hello there. I know what I'm doing before I leave this planet. Destroy a bunch of that. All right, so analysis mode. Subterranean relic, resource depot, copper deposit, dioxide deposit. That's what we're looking for. And then, let's see, sweet root, frostwort. So that is what I'm looking for, actually. I guess we could just do the frostwort first since it's closer. Yeah. I'm actually surprised I didn't scan that. I guess I didn't do much exploring in this one, huh? Shit. Stay away from that. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and sorry. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, because to get frostwort, I guess you can't really do anything unless you're in your base. Take out all this frostwort here. I don't even know how many I'm supposed to get, if I'm being honest. So we'll just clear out this whole area. It doesn't hurt to have extra. Get all the good stuff. I think that pretty much covers all of it. Shouldn't be anything left out of this one. Well, there's that. Those two. I think that's it. Ish. Alright, now we should worry about the diorite. That's not what I'm looking for. Dioxide, not diorite. Dioxide. Get some dioxide up in our system and we'll be good to go. Well, good sirs.
Technology recharged.
How convenient. Alright, so G to switch to the terrain manipulator. I halfway wonder if I should mine a bunch of it to kind of have a stockpile of it, but then at the same time just like, yeah, it's probably not important. I did not get a lot from that deposit. I might have to just go and get some more somewhere else. Yeah. It looks like I'm pretty much on the money with this one. That's it for that. How much did I get out of that? 103. Probably not enough to say that I got enough. That's copper, sodium. How rare is this shit? There we go. Wait, is there one closer? No. That's a long way from here. Son of a bee.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah.
Technology recharged.
Ooh, it looks like we have something smoking over there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's that all about. Well, hello, damaged material. Did I get anything out of that? I guess I didn't, because it didn't give me any kind of indicator.
Thermal protection falling.
When isn't it falling? I'm always going to planets where my thermal detection is falling. Or protection, sorry. Did I say detection? I said protection. Oh, come on. You can run up that hill. Cacnea escape? No! Not the Cactuar Pokemon. Nothing new here. Well, that looks like a big mound. I mean, it may be deceiving me, but it looks like it's a big mound. Like right on the head of a mountain. And the more I dig, the more I find. Ow. I'm gonna have to build up my shield again. This should have got me. Yeah, I figured it was a bigger mound. Got 180 something out of that. Alright, now we can head back and complete the quest for the Frost War. Oh no. Almost fell into a pit. Alright. It's time to get a little dirty.
Units received.
Guess nothing else. Yeah. All right, they're pissed. Run!
Hostile scan detected.
Leave me alone. So what if I stole your stuff? Let's get it on. Oh, so about what I was talking about. So you guys know, if you don't know, I do DoorDash because like the job market where I'm at sucks. There's really no jobs out here except for fast food stuff. And not to say that I'm too good for fast food, but I am. And I'm too old to be doing fast-paced jobs where it requires my body to be constantly in motion, stuff like that. Plus, it's just downright embarrassing. I have my reasons, so I stuck with DoorDash. Stable schedule is one of the biggest things for me, but I got a call the night before from, I'm guessing it was a scammer that posed as a DoorDash representative, and they were trying to get like information out of me, claiming that a customer basically told me that said that I smelled like alcohol, like, which is impossible because I don't drink and drive. Smelled like alcohol, and that they needed to do an investigation and whatever, and they needed to basically figure out if it was me. Like, so I'm just thinking about, I'm just like, all right, that's impossible. I don't see how that's possible, but we'll play this game. So they start asking me for information, all that stuff like that, and then they're like, they started acting really weird through the end of it, and basically telling me that I needed to get a Crimson account, basically, where you get a card, and the card, you get the money, you immediately the day of, you get the money, right? Instead of waiting every Monday or Tuesday for your money to drop into your direct deposit account, you get the card immediately. Now, personally, I don't need that. I need it in my bank account, because my bank account is where I gain interest for having large sums of money inside my account. So I was like, I don't really need that, and it's not really an emergency situation because I know how to save money. I don't really need that crap. It's absolutely useless to me. So he was trying to get me to do that. It didn't work, obviously, because like, obviously, for whatever reason, the system wasn't going to allow me to anyway. And so they were trying to get some more information out of me. And then they asked me the stupidest fucking question you can ask me, because the scammers had me going for a minute. I was upset. And they asked me the dumbest fucking question you could ever fucking ask me, and that's my debit card number. And what they said was it was for security purposes. They saw that it was on my file, and that they wanted me to hand them the number. And I was like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Like, hell to the fuck no. I immediately, as soon as they asked me for that, I literally, because I was driving back home while they were talking to me. As soon as they asked me that, I went to my computer, and I opened up the website, and I was like looking through like the security stuff and like that, and they don't ask for that, and I fucking knew it. I was like, you motherfucker. He's like, you're disrespecting me. If you know what's good for you, I'm like, if I know what's good for me, bitch, I was like, motherfucker, you don't know me like that, first of all. And I was like, and I don't know you enough to respect you. You called me and accused me of all this shit. And then you're talking about I was drunk and that you need to secure it. I gave you the base information, all you needed to know to access my account. I was like, if the moment somebody asked me for my social security, my credit card number, whatever, bitch, I know you're fucking lying. You don't need that shit to verify it's me. So I was like, no, I'm not giving you that shit. He kept on repeating himself. And at this point, I'm just like, nah, man. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, I'm not gonna have you fucking talk to me and ask me for personal fucking information over the fucking phone. I was like, it doesn't fucking matter if it's on the fucking record or not. I was like, you're not fucking getting it from me. And they're like, if you know what's good for you, I don't want to have to suspend your account. I was like, you're not suspending shit. I was like, suspend that motherfucker right now. Do it right now. And then he gets quiet, and then he's like, I have to talk to my supervisor, which literally he told me he was the supervisor, and he gave me some back ass words badge number. Like, that shit was supposed to mean something to me. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I was like, motherfucker, you ain't getting a motherfucking dime from me. You're not getting shit. And I was like pissed, dude. I was just like, how fucking dare you sit there and try to act like you are trying to do me a fucking favor? You're not doing me any fucking favors. I was like, you're not gonna get that shit from me. Absolutely not, motherfucker. Hell to the no. I like, my blood pressure was through the roof. I was pissed because not only did he waste my time, he literally, because the stuff he was asking me to do like he was fucking up my my ratings on my thing, because you have an acceptance rating on your DoorDash. So if you mess that up, if you don't accept almost every, like 97% of the orders that come in, you lose your platinum status. And the platinum status allows me to schedule whenever I fucking want, however I want, and I get I get, like, you know, platinum deals more often. So like this guy, like he effed it up. Luckily I had a platinum pass, so I all I have to do is build up my percentage, because it goes by the previous 100 orders or whatever. So I have a whole week to build that up, which is easy. All I have to do is 100 orders, accept 100 orders, complete 100 orders, and everything's back to normal. But I didn't want to use my platinum pass because I was planning on having a vacation, but now I have to build that thing all over again, thanks to him. So like, he really effed my stuff up, dude. I was so angry. I was like, you motherfucker. I was like, how fucking dare you sit there and you mess my thing up, you fake scam me, and you try to get money out of me, of all things. Like, I am not the one to be trying to take money from. Like, you're not gonna get anything from me, and you're definitely not getting any personal information from me at all. But this, the time wasted, and I only made 90 bucks that day. I was super pissed. I was like beyond pissed. I was so damn angry. I was like, you motherfucker, wasting my damn time, my energy, making me pissed off, because I was furious. Like, I was not having it that day. I was just like, dude, like, you really have crossed a line. All right, like, you've crossed a really bad line with me, and like, now you're gonna sit there and threaten me and my livelihood and the amount of money I'm making. Like, you literally, like, thank God that I had that platinum pass, because it would have ruined my week. It would have been like one of those weeks, because the way they have that scheduling is so sporadic and it's all over the place. When you're not platinum, because at platinum you can make a schedule whenever the hell you want, but before you get there you have to take whatever you can get. It could be like 2-hour shifts of stuff and like that, but like, and you barely get any orders. You're basically scraping on the bottom of the barrel here, and I would have to go through that all over again, and I'm trying to save money here. And I, like, you know, lesson learned. Like, the next time somebody calls me and accuses me of, because the reason like it threw me off was because it said DoorDash on it, but I later, upon self-reflection, is like, I was like, okay, because just for example, like, I'm not looking out for scammers while I'm doing my job. It was the last thing I expected was a customer to try to scam me. Right, and that's how they used it, because when you get called by a customer, it says DoorDash on it, because it goes through their server. So like, that in itself kind of threw me off a little bit, and I didn't consider that it was a possibility that I could get scammed that way. So I literally flipped the lid, dude. I was so pissed. I was like, I can't believe that I fell for that initially. Like, obviously I protect my real personal information. I never shared my social security on my, I never share my social security with anybody over the phone. I never share any bank information over the phone. I don't do that. So that's like my main rule. Like, I don't do that ever. So obviously they wouldn't have got anything out of me, but the sheer fact that he fooled me into believing that this was a legitimate thing and that I had to verify my account. And then another thing that like tipped me off as well is he was like, we're gonna have to do a drug test on you. I'm just like, bitch, for alcohol? Like, you're accusing me of being like drunk, right? Like, apparently the customer accused me of being drunk while delivering. So I was like, you would have to drug test me like tomorrow. You would have to drug test me tomorrow in order to see if I was on alcohol. There was no accident, there was no incident, so there's no reason to. Like, I'm just like, you're full of shit, dude. I was like, you're pissing me the fuck off. And that's when he was like saying you're being disrespectful. I was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. Fire me, suspend my account. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. Whatever makes you feel better, go ahead and do it. I don't care at this point because I'm so pissed off. I could probably punch 10 babies at this point. But like, yeah, it was crazy. It was a really shitty Monday. I mean, because I was really in the middle. I only made up to like $91 at that point, and it was like, when did he call me? Like 6:30 ish. He called me at 6:30 at night, like, and I'm just like. And the last delivery I did, the guy was pretty okay. He even tipped me. Like, it was a good paying order. Like, and I'm just like, why would he do that? Like, why would like, running across my head, that whole thing. But like, what really infuriates me, what pisses me off the most, is that these motherfuckers can't sit there and get their own freaking job. How do you feel comfortable stealing from somebody? All right, if somebody is working for DoorDash, it's because they don't have any other choice but to work for DoorDash. They don't have a choice. They don't have any means of doing anything else. They literally are struggling to the point where they need to work DoorDash because it is really, really awful on your car. Like, end of story. So these guys, these scammers are scum, and for them to do that through a phone call, no less, through a delivery, using DoorDash as a way to fool people, because I'm pretty sure, and I wish I remember his name and address. Oh, I wish I did, because I would go to that address and I would talk to them in person. But to sit there and use my credibility and my job to sit and scam me for the little bit of money that I make a day as is the scummiest shit. The scummiest shit you could possibly do. You did. You literally are like, and this is for all you scammers who may have watched me or may have seen me. I doubt you guys watch anything because you're too busy scamming people out of their money, innocent people. But like, like you guys have to be the worst fucking people in the whole entire world. You got life backwards. Like, holy crap, you have to be the scum of the earth. Like, why would you do that to people who are struggling as is, to steal their money? And to use fear tactics nonetheless. Now, like, it's not that I was scared. But I generally do need to keep the money flowing in so that way I can save, that I can pay my bills and stuff like that. So when somebody tells me, like, if you don't do this, you're going to get your account suspended, you know, that's a fear tactic. Like, I don't want to lose my money. I don't want to lose my source of income, because the moment if I was to lose DoorDash, I would have to use the remainder of my income, move somewhere else that has a better opportunity for work. And I'm like, my brother is helping me out here. Like, that's like, for me, like, my brother doing this for me is like probably the best gift he can give me. And for these people to do that, like, it was just absolutely appalling. Does the way it shimmer in the light not enchant you, friend? I can't get over it. Like, it pisses me off so much that somebody would actually go about and do that. Like, it's mind-blowing how scummy and shady that practice is. And to use my job, of all things, and like, as a customer, you know, you go and you order food as a customer and you trying to do that scummy practice like that. Like, and the next time that somebody does that to me, dude, I'm not even kidding you. I'm going to finish their delivery and I'm going to beat their ass. I don't care if I go to jail for that. I will beat their ass. That is not okay. Not okay. I can't wait for the next person to try to scam me out of my money. The next person who tries to scam me and use fear tactics is going to get knocked the hell out. I'm just being real here. Like, you're not going to do that to me. Absolutely not. That was stressful, man. And I don't need any more. Except now we're doing the solar vine. Now we'll be getting into the good stuff where we'll actually start getting the materials we need. So now we just gotta find some solar vining. But yeah, that was an interesting situation, to say the least. All right, so I'm gonna need to build more power because I need more storage. I need magnetized ferrite, but first we gotta have enough solar power to get it. So we're gonna have to build more solar power. So let's do that. See what I need for that. Metal plating. Oh. But you know, you gotta be careful. It's getting worse, man. Like because I remember when I was first dealing with scammers, it was obvious, like super obvious. That was like not obvious at all. Not until I started like looking back and like re-evaluating everything and that how that conversation went about and how it went into. But like, I feel bad. Like, I hope that like people aren't getting fooled, because that is like the worst thing anybody could do to somebody is to try to steal money from them that they really work hard for. Like, that is not cool. I mean, I'd like to say, how do you sleep at night? But I don't even know if they sleep. They're probably demons. Yeah, I'm over exaggerating here, but like, Jesus Christ, dude. That can't sit well inside you to do something like that. It just, and if it does, you have like no heart, dude. You are just like the scum of the earth, period. There's nothing you could say that can convince me otherwise. I don't care how much you're struggling. I don't give a flying fuck if you are struggling. There's never okay. Like, I can't stand a thief. It is never okay to pull out like practices like that. Never. No matter what your reasoning is, it will never be okay. All right, we need, I want to say 43 more magnetized ferrite. Ooh, they got my blood pressure up. But yeah, that's what I wanted to get on topic about is, you know, I really strongly hope that nobody gets put into that, because that is the worst thing you could do to somebody. And it's so common now, it's almost scary. You know, I mean, it's just like, it happens all the time. That's what throws me off about that whole situation, is it's not like something that just magically, it just does. Like, there are just people out there who don't care, who feel like they can do whatever they can to get what they need, and it's okay for them to do that. Like, and they'll make reasons for themselves, I'm sure. I mean, there's no way you could sleep good at night knowing that you robbed from old people who don't have anything to begin with, who are living off their retirement or their Social Security or whatever. I mean, it's just, I can't, like, if you're gonna rob somebody, rob, like, you know, people who have it. Like, a lot of people don't. That's craziness. I think that's enough to put in one more storage, which I think that's probably my next route here. I'm going to put another storage here. So this one needs 35 magnetized ferrite, so we'll go ahead and put that in there. Give me that 35. Shit. I went a little bit over. It's all good though. All right, cool. So storage is complete. So we're gonna go ahead and quick transfer that. Toss all that in there. That's good. What else we got in here? I got components that I have. We'll probably need another chest pretty soon. Let's see. Oh man, it's so infuriating because I mean, and I'm mad at myself. Like, it's not like I'm just mad about that and those freaking people. I'm mad at myself because I should know better. I should have caught on to it, and I was blindsided, and I hate that about myself. Like that, I tried to trust people, and this is what happens, man. They try to screw me over every single time. And it's depressing, and it causes a lot of anxiety. It's not like something that you get over. Like, if they ruin your life like that, dude, there's no doubt in my mind that it's going to affect you for a long, long, long time. All right, I should not have a deficit. Okay. Yeah, I should be okay. So now we need to go ahead and make one more thing here. So let's go ahead and build another one of these. Oh, okay, there it is. All right, I need 4 metal plating and 60 pure ferrite. So let's go ahead and do that. Get my pure ferrite out of there. My lab is coming along quite nicely. I'm really happy with it. Alright, so build that sucker in there. Take my wire. Alright. It's looking good. Looks fantastico! And this will be for my solarium, whatever. We are about an hour in, man. The time flies when you're busy doing stuff. All right, so our next mission is to get solar stuff. So we need selenium and phosphorus, a lot of it. Where in our discoveries do we have that? there's none here. How about there? Frost crystal, frost crystal. Nope. One of those. I know we visited a scorching planet. One of these damn things have it. We did visit one. I'm pretty sure we did. Okay, there it is. So we need to visit Lenivax and go to... Alright, Lenivax, here we go. Off to Lenivax we go. And before we do that, let's go ahead and save. Okay, Lenivax. Warp to Lenivax Rendezvous. Oh. Oh, yeah, baby, yeah. Community research. All right, where is that marking? I know we marked it somewhere. That's not the planet I'm looking for. How many circles do I have to make before I find it? I think it's on the other side of this. There it is. What a pain in the butt. But yeah, that was my Monday. But then how I ended up staying up late was my friend called and she wanted to talk because she was bored and she likes talking to me for whatever reason. So I was like, you know what? After dealing with this bullshit, I don't mind having a talk with somebody, just some kind of company, because I was just heated, and she generally doesn't make me like heated. She frustrates me sometimes, but she doesn't anger me. But you know, we talked. I pulled out, and funny enough, I pulled out my flask and I drank a little bit. I didn't drink too much. I drank half a flask of Crown, and we were just chatting, hanging out, and then her painy ass ways, she didn't want to let me go. I'm like, dude, I have shit to do the next day, but because I'm such a pushover when it comes to hanging out and making people feel better, because she was in some sort of mood, you know, I said, you know what, fuck it, we'll just talk for a little bit. We stayed up till I think midnight just chatting, and then I woke up, finally let her ass go. I'm like, look, I gotta go to bed. I am tired. I got work tomorrow. I got a lot of things to do. So I let her go. I go to bed, and I woke up at like 8:30. I'm like, son of a bitch. Ah! I blamed her too. I was like, look, motherfucker, I can't be doing that shit all the time. You're fucking me up, bro. I'm like, I get it. You want to hang out, but I can't do this every day. Which I don't. I usually keep it in mind because I don't want to get into specifics, but like personally, if you ain't my girl, there's no reason for me to be talking to you all the damn time, especially on video chat. And she's not. She's just a really good friend, but childhood friend actually. And I haven't like seen her in like years. Let's say the last time I saw her in person, I think I want to say I was 17, no, 16 maybe? I think I was 16 the last time I saw her. I'm 40 now, so it's been about 24 years. And we used to talk, but like my ex, she didn't like me talking to other girls, which is fine, I get it. It's kind of weird to have a friend that you've known forever, and I didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable, so I did that. I basically cut off a lot of people out of my life for her sake, and then of course my wife divorced me, so I'm like, okay, well, I don't have to worry about making anybody uncomfortable now. It's fine. So I caught. She actually, I wasn't actually looking for her. She caught up with me because I basically put myself on Facebook again because I took off for a little while. I don't say a little while. I mean, I was gone for like 7 years. And she reached out to me, and we've just been talking ever since. She's happily married. She's got kids. She's got a husband. So she's doing well for herself. I'm happy for her. What's up? Warrior stares at me with hostile, fiery eyes. I must look pitiful to them, baked and exhausted from the relentless sun. Nonetheless, the life form bows in greeting. Tradition and honor perhaps dictate it. Raw, the intellect warping is pathetic. The Viking pity you. I will help with that. I don't feel any. I'm in danger. About to turn and leave when the creature points towards my multi-tool. They bark with concern and motion to suggest that I hand it over. There you go. The warrior nods in satisfaction. They take my multi-tool and examine it, holding it close before tossing it away with this. Instead, they offer me an improved replacement multi-tool. Wiring loom, ionized cobalt. I mean, compare. Let's see what I got compared to that. I would have to replace my mining laser. Buy and add to the collection. I'm gonna have to repair it. Alright. They got nothing more to say. Sweet deal. I got a free multi-tool at least. The beacon sent long ago from a distant system awaits my response. These 3 numbers are visible above an empty input box. I think I know what comes next. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Every time the next series goes in, it changes and it goes to the left. So 1702 becomes 7021. And then, which then becomes 0217. So the next one is 2170. I discover a location within the distant stars. Oh, I'm so freaking hungry. Signal detected, huh? I guess that's okay. I think I got everything I can out of this area. All right, now I know why I'm here, so I just need to get on with it. Salt, fireberry, cargo drop, damaged machinery, copper deposit, salt deposit, phosphorus deposit. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Do we have any selenium? Knowledge stone, observatory. Just looking at metal fingers. How far is this? That's far. Doesn't look like there's any selenium nearby, but I guess we can go ahead and pick up the phosphorus deposit. Oh, I'm so hungry. At least I got a little save point. I'm probably gonna need it. I don't know. Because we might have to make a huge trip.
Units received.
Where are you? Deposit. Did I just like walk past it? The freak? Alright. First of all,
Technology recharged.
oh no. Why would I have, oh man. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Why? Why would you switch my stuff out? Damn it. This is gonna be a pain in the ass now. Because now I have to go back. It switched it out without my permission. Thought I was just keeping it. Now I gotta go through the headache of going back to... Sons of bitches, dude. Sons of bitches. Well, how far is the space station? I guess this is closer. Not really. Oh, what a pain in the butt, dude.
Technology recharged.
It's like, why would you do this to me? All right, space station. Hopefully I can go over here and change my weapon back or possibly repair this one. I mean, I know it's better. So I'm not like upset, but like it didn't have this advanced mining laser and I need that. What a piece of crap. Alright, I need 3 microprocessors, 4 hermetic seals. Let's go ahead and make those real quick. Which one was it that needed the carbon? None of them. I just made it for no reason. Ah, I'm gonna go crazy! You sons of bitches. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and do this. Ionized cobalt. Hermetic seal. Do you have any hermetic seal? I don't want to make it if I can help. I can just buy it. You know what? No, don't do that. Don't do that. How do I make hermetic seals? I know I got a couple microprocessors stored up. What do you mean I can't do it? Oh, I need to collect. Oh, that's why I was doing that. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. Alright. I need 4 hermetic, 2 more microprocessors. Ah!
Product received. Product received. Product received.
Oh my god. Pairing this is a pain in the ass. And nobody's selling condensed carbon. Nobody. No, we're not gonna do that. We'll see if we can find it elsewhere. See if we can find this damn thing. Oh my god. Why? Why? I gotta stop doing stuff like this. It's so stupid. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh, what a headache. I was trying to get phosphorus. That's what I was trying to do. Do you guys not have that? Alright. Let's go to the Tashiaki platform, see if they got anything. All I need is condensed carbon. I don't want to sit there and have to mine more condensed carbon. I'm lazy. I don't want to look for it. And if I could find other stuff, that'd be cool too. Alright, what do we got here? Magna Gold, Microsoft, Paraffinium, Pugnium. We needed this for sure. Go ahead and grab all that. Thank you. Okay, so we need phosphorus, ammonia, and uranium. I do know where to get that. Fine. I will just go to the damn colony and go look for some more condensed carbon. These mother fluffers. Look out there. All right, let's go look for some more condensed carbon. Alright, here's a good place to start. I know I haven't been in this area, so I know I didn't mine any. Old stone, subterranean organic structure. Oh, I guess it's a hard way for me. Alright, I should have some condensed carbon now. Okay. Alright, first thing, we need the terrain manipulator. We need dehydrogen jelly and 2 nano tubes. Get that out of the way. I guess this is important. Okay. Supercharge. Okay, that's what it was. I wasn't even sure really what that was for. Alright, we need our advanced damn laser crap. Okay, wire loom. We're missing one. Alright, and then we need one nanotube and one hermetic seal. We need more condensed carbon. No, I don't want the... Alright. I think that's enough. Not enough. Still need more condensed carbon. Son of a bitch. Alright, we should be able to make it now. And of course we need the mining laser. Where did I leave that ship? Or that... Oh, there it is. Alright, let's go back. That's really frustrating that I have to rebuild my whole gun. It's my fault. Mine alone. Can't be mad at the game, I guess. Park that sucker there. Alright, so now that we got that, we just need the wire loom, and then we can get back to what we're doing. And I definitely need to get, I haven't got ammonia or uranium yet, so those last two slots are just gonna have to sit there. Let's go to Atlantivex. Oh yeah, baby. Do that. Yeah, baby. Okay. All right, everything looking good. Everything looking good.
Technology recharged.
I'm really weirded out by the fact that this does not work the way it should. It is what it is. All right. I guess at this point in time, we're gonna have to call it a night. Ambulance. Yeah, baby. There's pyrite over there. I'm sure we'll have to get to that one eventually. Oh yeah, now that I'm here, I can actually track this one. I just look for the symbol. We can go to this ancient ruin now. Might as well do it since, you know, don't have a lot of time left. Learn some Viking language, yeah, baby. The imprint of an ancient civilization was once absorbed by this strange marker. The story of Vikings somehow spills out in the language of my own people. The noble travelers would be spared. Their journey through the cosmos should not be thwarted. So it is decreed. The will of her commands it. The Vikings shall honor judgment and the belief of the ancients. Seek help with language. My knowledge of the Viking increases. I learned 180 words. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Is it violent? Oh, it's shy. Okay. I'm like, whoa. Thing's crazy looking. Well, we learned some new languages. So I'd say that this trip was not wasted. I finally got the 10-star adventurer rating. I walked 100,000 units. Hooray for me.
Units received.
All right. Now, onward to what we were doing before. I know I marked this damn planet. There's 2 suns in this area? I guess there is. Sure, there's a main sun somewhere. There you are. Found you, fucker. Let's take a look at my stuff. I have to make some launch fuel. Metal plating. That's not what I want. Son of a bitch. It's not what I wanted. Thing's a pain in the ass, I swear.
Technology recharged.
Alright. Let's look for an area. There's got to be something around here. What is this? Unknown building? You know what? There's a safe spot. That's all that matters. And treasure. We got some microprocessors. Is that all I get out of this air? Ah, what the freak? What the freak? Alright, let's take a look here. Reach for the sky. Alright, there's some phosphorus far away there. Cargo drop there. Yes. Alright, so we're in a good spot here. This landing, you know what? Going through all that side quest of trying to find that shit was worth it in the end. You know, I gotta stop being so negative. Things came out, man. It came out. Oh, and we got some phosphorus and 230 from here too. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. We'll be continuing on with our phosphorus and solarium mining tomorrow, so hopefully I'll see you guys there. Thanks for stopping by, Mama Bell. Appreciate it. She's the person I'm probably talking about earlier. It sounds like it. The bell part actually gives it away pretty easily, but it's good to see her and appreciate the visits. I'm out of here. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time of day it is in your side of the planet. I'm out of here. Until next time, guys. Deuces. Boop.
Another day, another game. We gave it our all. From epic fights to Jewel nights, we answered the call. No matter the battle, no matter the play, we keep the energy rolling every single day. One more round, one more fight. Now I sing it for tomorrow, same time, same height. Chance you brought the fire, kept the vibe so tight. Now we wrap it up, but we'll be back tonight. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep and we're still going on. Say your roles, say your roles, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise. Whether we're grinding, crafting, or taking a dive, every stream, every moment, we're feeling alive. Ain't no game too big, no challenge too steep. We take them all on, no skips, no sleep. Lights dim, the credits roll, but the story's never over. Keep that in your soul. GG's in the chat, on the Eno tie. See you next time, same place, same sky. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep and we're still going on. Say your once, say your won't, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise.